Have you ever seen a guy control electricity with his hands? Or a woman talking to sharks? These are people with real-life superpowers, and no one's got powers quite like Xiao Ru. Hailing from Mianzhu, China, this iron-skinned kung fu master has spent decades punishing his body so that it can withstand all types of abuse. From bending an iron bar just using his throat, to lying on a bed of metal spears while pelted with stones. Xiao's impenetrable skin acts like a plated suit of armor. But there's one feat of strength he's become world famous for, with the belief that he can adjust the strength of his skin at will. Xiao fearlessly places a powerful electric drill against his head and has his assistant pull the trigger. Remarkably, when the drill was removed, not only is his skull still intact, but it barely even leaves a mark. Speaking of impenetrable body parts, meet Khan Iron Hands Trakan, a chef who takes cooking to sizzling new heights. This daredevil from Thailand has a remarkable superpower, turning his fried chicken stall into a magnet for curious tourists and locals alike. With multiple Guinness World Records, Trakan's fame continues to soar. So what's the secret behind the chef's iron hands? Well, that remains a mystery, even the Khan. And while some people are born with superpowers, others gain them by accident. Just like Spider-Man was bitten by a radioactive spider, this guy got a blessing from a monkey. Locals call him the Monkey Man of Atrita Durga, but this Spider-Man-esque stuntman is none other than Jyoth Raj. With the agility of a primate and the grip that defies gravity, Raj fearlessly braves 300-foot heights without harnesses or safety equipment. Sheer vertical walls are no problem for Raj, who effortlessly scales giant forts with nothing more than a fistful of chalk. This guy might not be able to climb walls, but his superpower will definitely shock you. Nicknamed the Human Battery, Biba Struya possesses the ability to withstand and even make no mistake. If you received even a tenth of the voltage he does on the daily, you'd be toast. Speaking of professions that would unalive the average human, this guy is the real-life Lion King, where most people would turn tail and run. Kevin Richardson looks the king of the jungle dead in the eye and smiles. Affectionately known as the Lion Whisperer, Richardson has developed an extraordinary bond with these majestic creatures, being accepted into numerous prides as an equal. While Kevin's career choices strike fear into the hearts of most people, he considers his skill a remarkable gift. His incredible method relies on trust and respect, allowing him to lie down, swim, and even wrestle with these apex predators. And while the rest of us struggle to get the attention from our house cats, Richardson regularly finds himself at the top of the food chain. And while we're on the topic of friendships with deadly animals, ladies, this man's a keeper. Ran Lian Ming from China is affectionately known as the Bee Whisperer, often found wearing a label. For some, the idea of diving among sharks is a living nightmare. But for shark whisperer Christina Zanato, it's just another day with a 300-toothed smile. This incredible diver hails from the African rainforest and has spent so much time around sharks that she can predict what they'll do before they even do it. Her natural enthusiasm for the aquatic brought out her ability to interact with and control wild sharks. With the art of gentle touch, Christina can almost make a shark fall asleep. She's logged more swim time with cageless great whites than any other human being, and yet she continually suffers no harm. Christina might just be the closest thing we have to a real-life aqua woman. Speaking of hair-raising abilities, they say that a lack of fear is caused by people who don't understand the danger. Tell that to Esko Ronensbakken, the fearless Norwegian who defies gravity and embraces the risk with his mind-boggling balancing acts. From walking on a tightrope between hot air balloons, balance, and his audience on the edge of their seats. When this guy's around, there's no need to call the fire department. Dixon Apong, also known as the Human Hydrant, possesses an extraordinary ability that defies medical understanding. This Ghanaian performer has gained global recognition for consuming up to 4.5 liters of water in under 2 minutes, and then spitting it all out in a mesmerizing display. While medical experts warn of the dangers of drinking excessive amounts of water, Apong defies the odds. His stomach, unlike that of an average person, can expand to an unbelievable 4 to 5 times its normal size, safely accommodating the vast quantity of water. With precise control, he's able to unleash a torrent of water like your everyday fire hydrant, from a human hydrant to a furious finger. When Master Ho points a finger at you, you better be running. He goes by Ho Ang Hyu. His index finger possesses an incredible power that can pierce through, hoping to pierce 4 coconuts in just 10 seconds. He may be considered crazy by some, but his remarkable achievements speak for themselves. This guy might be the coolest person on the planet. Wim Hof, better known as the Iceman, has a unique ability that gives chills down your spine. With a Guinness World Record to his name, Hof has endured sitting in an ice bath for a mind-numbing 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 42 seconds, defying what most people can withstand. His superpower lies in a unique meditation and breathing technique that he's developed, promising to ignite the inner fire within. Scientists from Wayne University have delved into the mystery behind Hof's cold tolerance. They discover that Hof's able to manipulate his physiology in 2 remarkable ways. He can activate areas of his brain to generate heat, and additionally, he can produce sensations that help numb the pain of the cold. Blink and you'll miss him. Anthony Kelly is the Australian master of martial arts and the undisputed champion of extreme